Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to another Marvel Strike Force video. Oh my gosh, you know what? I looked back and it's been like 6 days since I made a Marvel Strike Force video. The game tends to have some lulls from time to time. That kind of gives us a little bit of a break. But you know what? We got Rescue, we've got a blog to go over, and another video. We got a ton of stuff to go over. It's going to be a busy day, but it's going to be a blast. In this video, we're going to go over Rescue. We're going to do an orb opening, your typical character profile, and then we're going to run her through Blitz. And I'm going to put her with the war team, the power armor team that she's really designed for, and we're just going to see those guys in action. But first, before we get into that, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. So a couple things just to note, because as I mentioned in my thank you when I hit over 1,000 subscribers, there's some updates to the channel. So just really quick, I did build the Instagram. The Instagram is up and running, and I do have a little quick behind the scenes video on it. It's going to have some specific content tailored towards Instagram there that won't be on the channel or Twitter or any other thing. So if you're interested, definitely follow me on Instagram. The link is on my main channel page. Also, as a reminder that next week my wife and I would go out to Universal Studios in Orlando. And if you want to know what's going on over there and what we're doing, go ahead and follow us on Instagram, because we're going to go ahead and post a bunch of stuff there as well. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this really quick. We have an orb opening, and I'll tell you, these orb openings here, I haven't been overly excited for because my RNG luck is so low. But hey, you know what? We're just going to continue to hope that one of these days we get lucky. Let's go ahead and do these openings. All right, we got 10 right off the bat. You know what we didn't do? We didn't look at our odds. Well, we'll do that a little bit later. We got 6 there. All right, let's keep going. Got 6. More than likely, 6 is the minimum. Oh, 60. Hey, look at that. That is awesome. I think that's the first time I've ever got a 60. Hey, I'm happy about that. All right, let's keep going. All right, what do we got here? We got a 10. We got a 6. Got another 6. How many more do we have? We like 1 or 2 left. We got an 8. Nope, that was it. So what did we get total? We got 112. I think that's the most I've ever gotten on any one of these character profile type videos where we do these orb openings and stuff. So not bad. 252K for gold and some various materials for our gearing up and abilities. And that's about it. All right, so let's go ahead and recruit her. There she is. Look at that. Not bad. She looks pretty cool. All these gleaming lights off of her because of her jets and all that. Pretty cool. All right. So we are able to recruit her at a 2-star. And this is where she's going to start out at, right? So, nice. There we go, 74. And first time ever, I think, that I can go ahead and rank one of these up to an immediate 3-star. So we'll go ahead and do that. Get it out of the way, right? All right, and here she is. So at a 3-star, 105 power. We're going to go ahead and we're going to level her up. Let's go ahead and see how far we can level her. I just used a bunch of training material. Looks like I can only get her up to a level 67. I don't want to do all of that anyway. I'm going to get her up to a level, let's go with 65. We'll keep it there for now. So we're going to use 2 million gold here. And let's do it. And there we go. So she goes from a 109 health to 25,000. Damage goes up to 2,000. All right. All right, so this is where we go ahead and fast forward after I go ahead and gear her up and get all of her abilities to where I need them, and then we're going to go ahead and go through her skills and then take her over into Blitz and play around with her a little bit over there. So we'll be right back. All right, and here we go. This is where we got her. We got her all the way up to a tier 9. I could probably get her to tier 10, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for right now. And I've got all of her abilities through green, blue, and purple, so we only need orange materials. I really wait on the orange materials to see what I really need and where I want to put those. So we got her at a 666 and 4, level 65, 22k for her power. She is an armored hero who protects allies with her barrier, enhances power armor allies attack, and enhances power armor allies attacks. So the barrier is a new mechanic that was added into the game. I don't have any experience with it yet, but we're going to go ahead and get in there and find out what that is all about. Basically a shield, right? And then her traits are hero, global, tech, support, and power armor. So she's an addition to the power armor team. Now I think what's going to happen is they're building this massive offensive war team. So you have War Machine, you have Iron Man, you have Rescue here, and then we just had Falcon. So there's a fifth coming, I think. That's just my train of thought, right? It seems to make sense. I think Hulkbuster armor would be cool, but then you'd have, you know, 2 armors there that's piloted by Tony. I don't know if that makes sense, but we'll see what happens a little bit down the lane. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into her abilities, and then we're going to go see what her animations look like, because that's always the fun part, is checking that out. All right, so here we go. Stats first. So her health is at 42,000, almost 4,000 for damage, and her armor is at 1367. What's her speed at? Her speed is at a 117. So let me check something here really quick, because I put a list together of kind of where everybody stacks as far as speed, from the highest to the lowest. And it's been a little bit since I've updated it, but I'm gonna go see where she falls with that. So give me just 1 second here. All right, so here we are. So this is just unnamed or something I put on there so I can put it on Reddit. But so she's at a 117. So she is at the level of Kree Royal Guard, Spider-Man, Miles, and Storm here. The highest right now is still Black Widow, 148. Again, I haven't updated this, so I probably need to go in there and do a little bit of updating. But she definitely is on the higher end of that list right there. So, as far as speed, and there we go, and there's her other abilities, or stats as well. So as far as her abilities here, her basic, attack primary target for 180% damage, chain to an adjacent target for 100% damage, and always apply slow to each target, which is great. You level that up to level 7, you're going to add an additional 20% to your primary and secondary targets. Now with her, I'm not expecting a massive amount of damage. She's a support character for the most part. Barriers, things like that. So, I'm not going to really base my opinion on her on how much damage she does, but basically the utility of her and the team. That is her Sonic Repulsor. Let's go to Tech Shield here. So barrier all allies for 2,500 plus 10% of this character's max health. So as with a healer, the more health that the character has, the more useful this skill is going to be, right? Just like with heals and things like that. So, and then we're going to apply regeneration to all allies. And in war, you're going to apply 2 regeneration to all allies instead. And then when you level that up to level 7, you're going to add an additional 1,000 on that barrier. That is her Tech Shield. Firewall. This is pretty cool. So you clear 4 negative effects from self and all allies. And you apply offense up to self and power armor allies for 2 turns. And then in war, you're going to apply immunity to self and all allies for 2 turns. That's awesome. The utility of her and the way she looks right now on paper and things like that just absolutely looks awesome. But look at this. At level 7, you're going to clear all negative effects. For me, that's probably going to be worth putting in the orange material. Because you get rid of that, you go up against teams like the Spider-Verse team that just infects you with all these negative effects. It's going to be very effective. All right, and then we have the Stark upgrade here. So in war on spawn, so barrier, power, yeah, you guys understood that, right? So power armor allies for 1,500 plus 5% of this character's health. And then in war, when all allies drop below 50% health, bury them for 1,500 plus 5% of this character's max health. Gain 10% max health. Boom, there you go. More health there. Power armor allies gain 10% max health, so there's more health there. And then once you max this out at level 5, you're going to add plus 500 to the barrier. You're going to add plus 5% to the barrier, plus 5% to max health while you are in war. And then power armor allies gain plus 5% max health. I don't know if that's worth it to put the 200 ores material in there. It's only 500 barrier, which it just seems would go quick. And that extra 5% there, I'm not sure. But you never know. So there you go. That is her. We're going to go ahead and take her into Blitz, put her in that power armor team, and see how she performs. Take a look at what the animations are. Now, Blitz, I haven't worked on Blitz at all, so it's a very low Blitz, but we're not here to see how well this character performs in Blitz. We're just here to take a look at her animations and stuff. She's also in Frontlines Chapter 2, so you get a really good sense of how she works there as well. So let's go ahead and jump into Blitz. All right, and here we go. So this is the team that I put together. I put the whole power armor team together, and I added Captain America in there for the tank, just for the energy orbs and for the taunt and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in and see what Rescue's animations are all about. And if you saw the video that she had, that they put out for her on Twitter or Instagram, things like that, it shows some pretty good animations there as well. So let's go ahead and jump in and see how well we do. We're gonna go ahead and just take this team on. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and leave this on ×1 for the animations. Another reason for Captain America in there is just the synergy between Captain America and Iron Man as well. So, all right, so let's see what we have. We're gonna see everybody's animation. So primary attack, 180% damage, chain to an adjacent target for 100% damage. I think we're gonna focus on crossbones in the beginning, just like everything else. This other one, barrier all allies for 250 plus 10% of this character's max health. You know what, I'm not gonna do that just yet. I'm gonna do that a little bit later and see kind of when a good time to use that is. So we're just gonna go ahead and use her basic right now. Focus on crossbones over there. Okay, there we go. Get the taunt up. Get some energy given out there too, which is cool. Now this here exposes, let's see, attack all enemies for 160% damage. For each positive effect on an enemy. There's no positive effects there. I'm not going to worry about that just yet. This changes the speed bar for self and all allies by 25%. And clear stealth from enemies. This speed bar is good. Let's see. And there's no positive effects to really take advantage of this right here. But that's in war anyway. No, it's not just in war. So we're just going to go ahead with this one right here. Let's adjust everybody's speed bar. Nice. Then we're going to do this nice little animation here. This is cool attack. I always love it. Alright, and then I'm going to use this one here. I'm going to target crossbones, but he's going to do some splash damage there. Iron Man's getting hurt a little bit there, isn't he? Alright. We got 2 taunts up now. What does this do again? Clear all negative effects. We don't have that yet. Apply offense up to self and power armor allies for 2 turns. So we're going to go ahead and throw that in there. We're going to get that offense up. We'll worry about that barrier next time. Yeah. So they did say something about her animation. They're going to fix that in the next patch because that ultimate animation just isn't working out. All right, here we go. Now we got some positive effects there. We're going to do some additional damage. Nice. We got some critical hits there. Good damage there. Look at that on Crossbones and Daredevil. Nice block. We're going to do a nice AoE damage here on, we're going to do it on Hulk, actually. Not the AoE damage, but the ultimate there. And then we got War Machine coming up to do this, to just blast everybody away. should clear Crossbones and Daredevil. And it did. Alright. Now we got some easy stuff going on here. Might as well do this. Haven't seen this animation yet, so we're going to barrier all allies and then apply regeneration as well. There we go. Let's go ahead and do this. Look at that. Nice. That looked good. That looked good. So not bad. Nice, nice team. I really can't wait to see who they release as a tank. I think Captain America for now works really well because you got synergy between him and Iron Man, and then you have synergy between Iron Man and War Machine, and then you have synergy between Rescue and all of them. So I think that works out pretty well. Let's go ahead and jump into war. So we've got a 142 team. No, 160. There we go. Look at that. That's pretty even, right? Let's go ahead and see how that team works. We have my 160 team against their 160 team. Let's see how that works out. Okay, so pretty even powered teams. We don't want to auto battle or anything like that. Let's go ahead and take it down to ×1. I think for this one here, you apply the regenerations right off the bat, but then it takes, what, 2, 4, 6 turns in order to get her up. But we do have Captain America that does give energy, and we can start off with barriers right off the bat. Not a lot of damage here, but it does apply slow. So I think I want to do that. I do want to apply the slow. But I'm going to work on, yeah. All right, so let's try that, and then our next attack we'll do the barrier. Okay, good. I was hoping to get both Crossbones and Scarlet Witch there. Let's go ahead and do this. See if we can get some energy going out there. We did, but not to rescue. All right, what else do we got here? So we got some positive effects right there. Attack all enemies for 160% damage plus 50% piercing. For each positive effect on an enemy, bonus attack that enemy for 80% damage plus 50% piercing. And then on war offense, you get that plus 30% piercing. So we're going to go ahead and use that right now, actually. So we don't have any stealth. I'm not worried too much right now about the speed bars just yet. So let's go ahead and use this ultimate. Nice block. Defense up. Luckily, I didn't have any negative effects there. All right, let's go ahead and do this. So he doesn't have any bonuses in war as far as attacks and stuff, but let's go ahead and use this. We still got that slow on Crossbones, which is good. Also got that taunt. We're going to go ahead and use this. Hopefully we do some damage behind. Yeah, to Scarlet Witch over there, and we did. We got rid of her, which is awesome. Because now we got the deflect out of the way. Alright, so there we go. There's his taunt. Next one's going to be his explosion. We should be able to take him out by then, but we're going to go ahead and do this ability here now. We're going to put the barrier up, get that regeneration going. Alright. So let's get Crossbones taken care of now. Now we're going to do the speed bar. No stealth enemies, but we do get an increase in our speed bars for everybody. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and I don't want to use his ultimate on him. The basic will take care of him. Nice. His ultimate's going to come into play, though. Here we go. Nice. Alright. Alright, now let's go ahead. Let's see. We don't have negative effects, but we do get the offense up here to everybody. Plus, we get immunity. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of those positive effects. I do like Captain America on this team for right now as well because he does the dispelling. And let's go over this guy. He's got positive effects, and here we go. We get some extra damage for that. 15k. We got 41 seconds here. We've got to get rid of these guys now. Alright, we're going to ×3 it now and get through this. There we go. Very good team. I like it. That was pretty. That was effective. This team. So I can't imagine what this team is going to be like once you get the actual tank in there that's supposed to be in there. But this team works out very, very well. I love the synergy between the team and how effective they are, and just the utility of everybody on the team. I think Iron Man probably needs a little bit of a rework, because I think the only synergy there is really between him and War Machine as far as war-specific synergy. But it's a fantastic team. I really liked it. I enjoyed it. We went up against an evenly matched team, I believe. The power levels were the same, so that was a lot of fun. And there you go, everybody. That's what I had for you today. A video on Rescue. We got to see her in Blitz and in War, and in her Power Armor team, which was just, in my opinion, awesome. I really like that team. I really like what it's doing. I'd really like to hear from you as well on your thoughts. And as always, I truly appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everyone, and we'll talk to you next time.